Live Center. Hola. Man, welcome to the stream, you guys. Alright, I'm just going to put my live now links up on Twitter and Blue Sky. Alright, so happy Monday, everyone. Happy to be streaming. Got off a little early, not the earliest that I wanted, so but we're here now. Just wanted to announce that I was live last night with my friend Marcus Cage of the Political Matrix. We talked 2 hours on some current news headlines, and mostly about movies, what we've been watching. We talked about the martial arts masterpiece, The Furious. We talked about The Odyssey and a few other things. John Kemper in the YouTube chat. What's up? Thanks for the sub recently, dude. Appreciate you there. And yeah, man, I'm gonna do a quickie book reading of Prison Nation. If you guys are new here, I'm anti-capitalist, anti-imperialist. So I like to stream games, like to talk about movies, but I also like talking about capitalism and the horrors of it, to keep us aware of what's going on. And just exposing Republicans and Democrats, guys. I'm a hater of the two-party system. A lot of you guys still choose to vote in this two-party duopoly, and there is no lesser evil between them. So, and it took me a while to break out of that mold. I was a Democrat for a lot of my life. It took me a long time to break out of that. So, reading books like this, man. So, I want to turn that light bulb on for you guys. Maybe you can see how the two-party is a sham. So, all right, I guess I got my live now links up, and let's talk about this book right now. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna do a quick book reading, and then I'm gonna continue my Final Fantasy VIII playthrough. So give me like 20 minutes to read a chapter of this bad boy if you guys are here just for the games. John Kemper says he read about George Jackson earlier. Did he write Blood in My Eye? I think that name sounds familiar, but I can't remember. So, but all right. So I think this is part 3 of Prison Nation, guys. I'm gonna read a chapter here. I've made it to section 2. Let's read the introduction to section 2. 2 million swept away. With 2 million incarcerated, the experience of prison has now become normalized for many communities. From rural communities where prison has become the central industry to the effects of incarceration on the 1.5 million children who have a parent in prison, contact with prison is for some pervasive and immediate. With more people in prison than any industrialized country, and with the current boom in the female prison population, over 1.5 million children now have a parent in prison, meaning they suffer the secondary effects of prison along with their imprisoned parent. The destructive effects of prison on a family are myriad and devastating. A child who loses a bond with an imprisoned parent never recovers from this loss. It will play out over the course of her entire lifetime. And what of the small town communities where the local auto parts factory, lost to the capital flight of the 1980s, is replaced with a prison? The community leaders of these economically devastated communities look to prison as economic panacea, only to find an incubator of social ills. In the rural communities where prisons are cited, rates of domestic violence and drug or alcohol abuse surge, with scant economic benefit to point to. The following section explores the hidden impact of prison on communities, an impact usually neglected in the political discourse regarding crime. All right, so let's read the first part of this guy. All right, so page 66 is of section 2. This is titled Swept Away by Nell Bernstein. This essay was originally published in Salon Magazine, July 20th, 2000. So, all right, let's read. Natasha Gaines came home recently to find an urgent message from one of her mother's lawyers. President Clinton had just commuted the sentences of 4 women and 1 man, serving long prison terms for conspiracy under mandatory sentencing drug laws. It was good news, attorney Tracy Hubbard assured Gaines, whose mother, Dorothy, is serving a 19-year sentence in Tallahassee, Florida, for conspiracy to distribute crack cocaine. If Clinton had been moved by these women's stories, perhaps he would grant Dorothy's application for clemency. Maybe her mom would finally be allowed to come home. But Natasha wasn't sure just how hopeful she should feel. Like the 4 women pardoned by Clinton, like tens of thousands of other women, her mother was sentenced to prison as a drug conspirator, guilty of little more than having a man in her life who was involved with drugs. Clinton's decision to commute the 5 sentences received relatively little attention. There was no White House press conference and no press release. Unlike his better publicized grant of clemency to 12 Puerto Rican nationalists that year, which was perceived by some as an effort to win votes for Hillary Rodham Clinton in New York, Clinton's pardon of the drug conspirators appeared to have little or no political value as far as the White House was concerned. And political value is something that Dorothy Gaines and her daughter would understand. Political value has a lot to do with why Dorothy is in prison in the first place. What the White House didn't say when Clinton ordered the release of Amy Pafal, Serena Nunn, Louise House, and Chandra Mills is just how unremarkable and how political these women's cases are. This was not a case of a president extending clemency to prisoners whose convictions were reached in error or were uniquely unfair. Their convictions and prison sentences were completely routine under the federal conspiracy provisions passed as part of the mandatory sentencing movement of the late 1980s. In fact, mandatory sentencing and conspiracy provisions have contributed to a boom in the female prison population that is unprecedented in its scope and devastating in its impact on children and families. Female prisoners are now the fastest growing and least violent segment of the prison population nationwide. According to a December 1999 report from the General Accounting Office, the number of women in prison has increased 5-fold in the past 2 decades, from 13,400 in 1980 to 84,400 by the end of 1998. Between 1990 and 1997, the number of female prisoners serving time for drug offenses nearly doubled. In the federal prison system, a staggering 72% of female prisoners are serving time for drug offenses. The U.S. Sentencing Commission reports that 1,199 women were sentenced to federal prison on conspiracy charges in 1999, out of a total of 3,001 sentenced for drug trafficking in general. Given the length of the sentences mandated, that means that tens of thousands of women are in federal prison on charges similar to those of Pafal, Nunn, House, and Mills, as discussed earlier. In its report, the GAO attributes much of the increase in the female prison population to tough-on-crime measures, such as mandatory sentencing. Mark Maurer of the Sentencing Project in Washington agrees. In his recent book, The Race to Incarcerate, he blames a shift in philosophy about the purpose of incarceration, from rehabilitation to punishment, for the move away from intermediate sentencing, 10 to 20 years, 15 to life, and so on, to mandatory minimums. Rehabilitation, after all, is a mysterious and unpredictable process. Who can say how long it will take? For that reason, says Maurer, A sentence intended to rehabilitate was seen to require some built in flexibility. Once offenders began to be defined exclusively in terms of their criminal acts, and the function of incarceration came to be seen solely as deterrent and punishment, such flexibility was no longer required. Enter mandatory minimums. The 1986 Anti-Drug Abuse Act, passed at the height of the crack epidemic and signed by President Reagan just a week before Election Day, established most of the drug-related mandatory sentences currently in effect. The 1988 Omnibus Anti-Drug Act upped the ante, and adding mandatory sentences for simple possession of crack cocaine and changing the drug conspiracy penalties so that a co-conspirator faces the same penalties as the person who actually commits the offense. This is how mandatory sentencing works. If you are found to have possessed or distributed a specific amount of a particular substance, you will serve a legislatively mandated number of years, regardless of the circumstances of your crime, your character, or any other mitigating factors. The judge has zero discretion and must impose whatever sentence the legislature requires. Conspiracy laws represent perhaps the nastiest twist in the mandatory sentencing statutes. Under mandatory sentencing, people who sell even small quantities of drugs can wind up with brutally long prison sentences. Under conspiracy laws, those who don't sell drugs, who merely have the bad fortune or judgment to be associated with people who do, can wind up with those same sentences. The conspiracies that lead to these convictions rarely involve overt plotting and scheming to distribute large quantities of drugs. For a woman whose husband or boyfriend is involved in the drug trade, conspiracy may consist of having drugs in the house, taking phone messages from drug associates, or driving the husband or boyfriend to the bank where he makes an illicit deposit. In some cases, prosecutors have not been required to prove that a conspirator knew she was committing any of these acts. A finding that she should have known what her man was up to has been enough to secure a conviction. Eric E. Sterling, now president of the Criminal Justice Policy Foundation in Washington, was counsel to the House Committee on the Judiciary from 1979 to 1989, advising the committee on its anti-drug efforts. As such, he had a front row seat as all of this came to pass. At the time mandatory minimums were enacted, Sterling says, he thought they were a bad idea, but he had no idea just how damaging they would prove to be in practice. Congress's intent in passing the law, Sterling says, was, quote, to give the Justice Department the tools and the impetus to prosecute the most important drug traffickers, close quote. But the legislation was passed without hearings, and Congress made some crucial errors that have allowed today's abuses, Sterling says. Mandatory minimums are based on a rigid schedule of triggering quantities of drugs that determine the length of a particular sentence. Many other quantities are ludicrously low, leading to the prosecution of minor players as major kingpins. This happens, says Sterling, in part because members of Congress knew very little about drugs, and without the benefit of expert testimony that hearings would have provided, they wound up with a fairly random set of numbers. Another problem, according to Sterling, is that those writing the legislation didn't speak metric. Says the attorney, quote, most members of Congress might have trouble telling you if a milligram is bigger than a kilogram, close quote. When the conspiracy provisions were tacked onto the mandatory minimum laws 2 years later, even less attention was paid to their potential impact. Quote, to say that there was congressional intent would be to give too much significance to the way in which it was possessed, close quote, Sterling says. The provisions attaching the same mandatory minimums to conspiracy as to drug trafficking itself were characterized as a technical correction, Sterling says, and passed with very little notice. They have resulted, he adds, quote, in the additional ensnarement of minor participants in drug offenses, and in their being treated as though they were the central kingpins. While this result may have initially been unintended, Sterling notes, Congress has very little motivation to undo its error. Quote, first of all, the Congress in general is indifferent to claims of injustice and inequity in cases of accused persons, close quote, Sterling charges. Quote, secondly, conspiracy laws are a powerful tool for eliciting testimony and coercing guilty pleas. The final reason is that any vote that would have the effect of lowering penalties for drug offenses runs the risk of being characterized as soft on drugs. The fact that 4 out of 5 prisoners whose sentences Clinton commuted were women is no coincidence. While women are actually slightly less likely than men to be sentenced on conspiracy charges, when they are, it is often because they are not involved in a major way, or at least at all, in the drug trade. Under mandatory sentencing laws, the only way a person charged with a drug offense can get a sentence reduction is to help prosecutors build a case against someone else. Many women who wind up serving time on conspiracy charges are doing so because of the testimony of boyfriends or husbands who won sentence reductions for themselves on the basis of this testimony. The less involved a woman actually is, the less she has to offer prosecutors, and the more likely she is to do serious time. The women whose sentences Clinton commuted have stories that are as appalling as they are typical. Amy Pofall didn't know that her businessman husband, Sandy, was a major ecstasy importer until after he was arrested in Germany. When Sandy asked her to help him retrieve hidden drug profits so he could post bail, Amy complied. When Sandy offered testimony against his various associates, he threw in information about Amy's involvement with his finances. Sandy did 4 years in prison. Amy was sentenced to 24. Damn. Serena Nunn's story is also typical. At 19, she got involved with the son of a drug dealer. Her role in his drug activities consisted of driving him to an occasional meeting. But because she refused to testify against him, she received a 16-year sentence. Among the women currently serving decades-long sentences on conspiracy charges are many others with similar tales to tell. According to the advocacy group Families Against Mandatory Minimums, they include Charvone McKinnon. McKinnon was a school bus driver, her boyfriend a major crack dealer. McKinnon took messages for her boyfriend, occasionally let his employees drop off drugs at their house, and on one occasion delivered money for him. Eventually she left him, but not soon enough. He was arrested shortly thereafter, and she was convicted of conspiracy to distribute cocaine. McKinnon is serving a life sentence. Kimba Smith. Smith was a college freshman when she fell in love with a drug dealer. After he was arrested, she collected money from one of his associates and secured a lawyer for him. When he was released on bail, she fled with him, and they spent a year on the run. Eventually, Smith turned herself in and told the authorities what she knew about her boyfriend's whereabouts. By the time they found him, he was dead, and Smith's information was of no use. Smith was convicted of conspiracy to distribute cocaine, lying to federal authorities, and conspiracy to launder drug money. She is serving 24 and a half years. Sylvia Foster. Foster, a former prison guard who worked at a group home for handicapped adults, dated a crack dealer who used her home to cook and store crack. About 6 months into the relationship, Foster found cocaine in her house and broke up with her boyfriend. Foster claimed at her trial that she had not known about his activities and was innocent of any crime. As a result of this claim, she received a sentence enhancement for obstruction of justice. Foster is serving 24 years. None of these women had any prior offenses. Dorothy Gaines had one. Writing a bad check for $155, Gaines 42, was dating a drug user who was part of a crack ring in Mobile, Alabama. When the state came down on the ring, Gaines was caught in the net. At trial, she testified that she was unaware of any drug activity. Several of her alleged co-conspirators, including an aggrieved ex-husband with whom she had battled over child support, testified that she had kept crack at her house and delivered it when told. Gaines was convicted in federal court solely on the word of witnesses who received sentence reductions in return for their testimony. Her sentence is longer than that of any other member of the conspiracy, including the so-called kingpin, who will be released 8 years before she will. Natasha Gaines, now 25, was a college student when her mother was convicted in 1995, and she followed the trial closely. She knew, she says, that her mother had never had anything to do with drugs, and also that her mother had always been naive. Says Natasha, quote, "You know how people say, don't take my kindness for weakness? Her kindness was her weakness," close quote. Her mother's boyfriend, who refused to testify against her, told the judge that he had heard his co-defendants, who were all kept in the same jail cell, quote, trying to get their story straight, end quote, on Dorothy's supposed involvement. The fact that the trial proceeded anyway and that her mother was convicted based solely on these men's testimony taught Natasha some important lessons about the American judicial system in general and conspiracy laws in particular. Quote, "My definition of conspiracy," Natasha says, "is that it's a way for the government to build a case when they have no evidence. They get people who are willing to work for them because they do have something on those people, and then it's like a Broadway play. We've rehearsed this over and over, and now we gotta convince these 12 people who've got tickets, the jurors, that we deserve a Tony Award. That's pretty much how I see it," close quote. Natasha left college when her mother went to prison in order to take care of her younger sister and brother, now 17 and 15. Her brother Philip, she says, has taken it the hardest. He was only 2 when his daddy died, so he's always been the child that stays with my mom. Everywhere my mom went, he always tagged along. He's just mama's baby, and I've watched him suffer the worst, close quote. In the early years of his mother's incarceration, Philip made his own efforts to defend her reputation and secure her release. Quote, "Dear Judge," he wrote in a letter to the man who had sentenced his mother, "I need my mom. Would you help my mom? I have no dad, and my grandmom have cancer. I don't have anyone to take care of me and my sisters and my niece and nephew, and my birthday's coming up in October the 25th, and I will need my mom to be here on the 25th and for the rest of my life. I will cut your grass and wash your car every day. Just don't send my mom off. Please, please, please don't," close quote. Philip included his phone number in case the judge had any questions. When the judge didn't call, Philip moved on. Quote, "Dear President Clinton," he wrote in March 1995, "I hope you can free my mom. I need her because I am just a little boy. I am just 10 years old. I need my mom very much. Please get out. Get her out. I need her," close quote. 5 years later, Philip describes himself as, quote, "still holding on. I never did lose hope. I just thought they weren't interested. Words cannot explain how much I miss my mom," says Philip, who belongs to a growing contingent of children orphaned by the drug war. The number of children whose mothers were in federal state prison nearly doubled between 1991 and 97 to 110,000. Most of these are the children of single parents. When mom is shipped off, they have no one left. Because there are fewer state and federal facilities for women than for men, and because prisons are often built in remote rural areas, women are frequently sent hundreds of miles from their children. According to a 1997 survey of female state prisoners by the Bureau of Justice Statistics, more than half the women had never received a visit from their children, mainly because of the cost and difficulty of travel. Philip went a year between visits before going to see his mother in May 1999 in a borrowed car. Natasha had saved up to buy a car so she could take her siblings to see their mother, but the transmission went and she can't afford to fix it, so Philip does not know when he will see his mother next. The fact that his mother was convicted when he knows her to be innocent, Philip says, has made it difficult for him to hold on to the values with which he was raised. Quote, at the time, it made me feel like right was just wrong, he says. I learned that no matter who you are and what you did, people don't really care. If somebody says you did this, they're going to go by that. It's not right. I hope they just quit the conspiracy laws sooner or later, close quote. Philip is far from alone in that hope. New York, which launched the mandatory sentencing craze in 1973, with the passage of its draconian Rockefeller drug laws, is now reconsidering those laws. Rep. Maxine Waters of California has introduced legislation in Congress that would repeal most federal mandatory sentencing provisions. The American Bar Association, the U.S. Sentencing Commission, and over 3/4 of the federal judges compelled to impose the sentences have all spoken out against mandatory sentencing laws. Even drug czar Barry McCaffrey has publicly criticized them. Ultimately, however, the Clinton administration showed little inclination to take on the laws under which the 4 pardoned women were sentenced. According to Sterling, the federal prison population doubled during Clinton's tenure. The number of female prisoners rose even more quickly during that period than the number of male prisoners. If Clinton had done nothing but sign clemency orders for the remainder of his term, he wouldn't have come close to reversing this trend. At the time, many hoped that the communications would represent not a single feel-good gesture, but the beginning of a much-needed reconsideration of mandatory sentencing policies. Philip Gaines has a more limited aspiration. Quote, I was just thinking, he says, that after he released 4 women, maybe he could release 4 more women. Maybe my mom, close quote. Damn, man, that's a really tough fucking read right there, dude. My throat got a little heavy there. It's really sad shit. So, guys, we just to recap, we've talked about how Dick Nixon started the war on drugs. Then we've got Reagan doing the mandatory minimums, conspiracy laws. So we've got ratcheting it up, locking up black people, people of color, working class people, definitely you got some white people in there too. But, it's geared towards people of color, black people, And then you got Captain Crime Bill himself, 1994 Crime Bill, Joe Biden. So, who's a Democrat, guys? So, why am I reading this book, guys? Just to show y'all that, both Republicans, both Democrats want mass incarceration. You can't say, and like Biden-Harris, guys, like 2 of the most pro-cop candidates in freaking history, man. And you guys like, well, Trump's racist. It was like, dude, Biden and Harris are fucking cops. They want to support the police. Where's the police, man? The police, that's where the KK's at. Those are where the psychopaths are at. They've evolved from slave patrols. They want to lock black people up, people of color. And yeah, dude, they smile and say, oh, we're not racist. Look at Trump. He's racist. But it's like all the laws they want passed, dude. They're all in cahoots, man. So, and yeah, guys, and just to end this book reading section for today, in Biden and Harris's term, guys, police killings were at an all-time high, and 80-plus cop cities were being built. Zero outrage by Biden and Harris. You can say, oh, well, that's like state and local levels, but it's like, no, dude, they have zero outrage. They are cheering from behind scenes. Or like, yes, dude, look at all those cop cities. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's fucking lock some more people up. Let's keep black people down, poor working class people. And if you're like, well, Kamala Harris is black, you can't just say that. But it's like, Kamala Harris is like, she said it. It's like, I am California's top cop. She wants the same laws that harm poor working class people. And who do we kick down the most, guys? Black people. So, and people of color. So that's all I got to say about that. So John Kemper in the YouTube chat says the system sold the people the drugs and then locked them up. Absolutely, guys. John Kemper. If I did a 7-part series on my YouTube channel. It's called "The War on Drugs Is a Lie," and a 7-part series, man. So, and let me see. It was when's the last? It was about the last video I made was 8 months ago, and let me just show you. Is there a properties? If you look on my YouTube channel, man, shameless plug, I guess, but if you look about 8 months ago, I break it down, man. The CIA, they know everything about the drug trade. They flood the streets with drugs. They know everything, man. And I did a 7-part series, man. I hope you check it out. So part 1 was a while back. It was last year. Hey, Bola, what's up, man? Just finished a book reading, and I'm hyping up my... here, I did one on the police state is expanding under Biden-Harris. I did that one of those, too. Where did I don't know. But yeah, you'll have to scroll a little bit, man. Yeah, there it is. War on Drugs is a Lie, part 1. That's a 38-minute video. It's a little long. But I'm really proud of that series, man. And it's... I barely get any views on that stuff, man, but... that's what we do here, guys. Channels like Extra Bulla in the YouTube chat. And I was actually on their show on Friday, guys. Follow the Undercurrent on YouTube. This is why I hang out with y'all and follow y'all's channels. We do the stories that are not talked about, that the algorithm punishes and that gets suppressed out there. So, and I hate when people call me a grifter for like covering some stuff. It's like, dude, you're a grifter. Bro, like my dream as a content creator just freaking just vanished. Talking, because when I started this channel, I was like, all right, I'm going to do games and movies. That's it. And this was like years ago. But I couldn't live with myself, man, because of how effed up the world is. And so I had to bring politics, anti-capitalist stuff, the tough stories, man, current news. So like my, the algorithms just shot me down. And like it's been really tough to grow, man. So I hope no one thinks I'm a grifter, dude. That's all I gotta say about that. But all right. So let me get my we're gonna play some video games, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I don't know if y'all enjoyed that book reading, because it's pretty sad. But I'll upload that to my YouTube channel. I'll stitch it up a little bit and just, I try and put all my book readings on YouTube. So, all right, let me get my, let me update my stream information here. All right, so let's see. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy VIII, guys. This is a childhood favorite, and and I understand you guys if if you're just here for the book reading, that's totally cool. So video games aren't your thing, that's cool. Take off, dude. Come out and maybe check me out another time. Alright, so am I where am I here? Greeting sesh is over. Okay, so let's do this. Let's move this over here. Excuse me. Damn it, dude. I hate my setup that I have. I need to get better with this shit. Hold on a second. I hate when Twitch doesn't update my jit, man. Pisses me off. Hold up. Hold that phone, bro. Creator dashboard. Maybe I can change it here. Stream manager. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay, it did update. Test. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's do this. Let's do the down to get a damn thing. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so let's see. Let's move this over here, and then let's move this over here. All right, so let's do this thing. Final Fantasy VIII. Coming to y'all. Let's see. Bam, well, there we are, baby. We are here. All right, guys, so welcome to the gaming part of the stream. If you guys just joined in. I've been playing Final Fantasy VIII, a childhood favorite. I fixed my Switch to where I can play mobile, so I've been playing it off stream a lot. Feels good to play in bed again. You know, I haven't played it mobile for a couple years because I was too lazy to fix the Joy-Cons. But let's load this baby up. Where are we? So this is one of the most climactic parts of the game. We're Balamb Garden, our team we're going head on versus Galbadia, our enemy, guys. And big time moment, y'all. Big time moment. So let me heal up real quick. I've been wanting to play this. Let me use a tent and just get everybody out. Where are all my Guardian forces, dude? Squall, Kistis, Zell. Why does Zell have it? Alright, so we need to... Selphie has nothing. Alright, so we need to get Selphie equipped up. We're going to switch Zell stuff to Selphie. Boom. Damn it. And now we're HP as well. Shit. Alright, let's just use some potions to get her up. Alright, don't forget to junction your shit. Let's see what abilities we got. Okay, it transferred everything over. Cool. We'll go defense. What do we got here? Magic, strength, vitality. Looks good to me. Alright. Looks good to me, man. Let's rock. Let's go. Oh, my volume is good. Did I save it? Okay, let's save it again because I have no idea last time I saved, yo. Alright. Overwrite. Let's go. Let's do ×3 speed. Damn it. Getting into a fight. Ooh, this is a new enemy. Look at this guy. Ooh, 100. Let's draw a shell. I like drawing some magic just to be sure. Let's haste up. I want to draw this spell, dude, because it's important we draw spells. Ooh, you missed me, mother lover. Squall has the strength plus 40%, so looking pretty good. Okay, I can handle that. Bam! Gotta hit that R1. Draw magic. Let's get it stock up, baby. Come on. Let's fast forward. I click the left stick, I can fast forward, so. Oh shit, I didn't hit the R1 button. Whoops. Let's keep drawing spells. This might seem tedious, guys, but it has to be done. Bam! We're popping off here. Gotta draw some more spells. Let's get some attacks in. Boom. I shouldn't have attacked with her, actually. It's kind of weak. Alright, let's do this. Let's get Squall in there. I'm almost done, guys. Sorry, it looks boring, but I gotta do this. Shell is a really good spell, you know? Let's get some protection there. So let's do a cure on Selfie. Let's get an attack in. Do a let's just speed it up. Let's do ×3 speed, baby. Let's fast forward in case you're wondering. Nice. Alright, so that took a while, but I promise it won't be. Alright, let's go this way. I think they want us to go upstairs. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We have to go save. Renoa's like dangling off the edge, dude. She's been holding on for dear life for a while. What? Oh, the classroom. That's right. Oh, fuck. Where's the classroom? Fuck. Right there. That's my bad. Oh, yeah. Cutscene. Cool. Let's drink some water. I love these cutscenes, man. They're so good. I have the game volume really low, y'all, because this game is loud. For some reason, the Switch output is so loud. Hey man, you're scratching up our school. I don't like it. Cool, dude. That's so awesome how it blends into like. Alright, let's do big attack. Ooh, 200? Uh-oh. Let's try Pandemonia. I haven't used that one much. We're gonna, oh no! Shit! That wasted my turn. Alright, we're fast forwarding. Nice. Man, those guys can do damage with damage. Gotta bust out some wind attacks, right? Alright, cool. Those guys could have messed me up big time. I'm glad I just did a Guardian Force to get them out. Yes! Leveling up. Yes. What up, kids? Come up to the bridge, 3rd floor, right? Let's go. We're going up there, baby. Brrr. Oh shit. Dude, they're on our behind. Oh my god, bro. Y'all alright? Man, you're the medic. You should. Dude, we gotta go help Renoa, dude. She's. We were able to stop the first 2 waves. How's your team? I don't know. Garden is more experienced fighters. On the other hand, one more wave and we might be finished. You said it yourself, there's no way. Oh, whoops, Zephyr's behind. I don't. I'm not gonna run away. I like Irvine's idea. Sometimes the best defense is an offense. Man, Irvine has all the... Homeboy said... Go out to your suit. Yeah, dude, you're... Go save your loved one over there, man. I mean, if there's like thousands of folks you're in charge of, and there's like just the one, like it's war, like, what are you gonna do? Like, that's your girlfriend. We'll clear a path. What are you forgetting, man? Everybody, this is Squall. I want everybody to listen. Oh, let me turn off the fast forward. This is gonna be our final battle. I like how this is like the middle of the game, not even. We're gonna... Yeah, dude, it's gonna be a major collision. Let's go. As for everyone else, please support them if you can. Huh? Wait a minute. It's a grueling battle. But I don't want to have any regrets. So just this once, I want you guys to give it everything you got. You did great. That was wonderful. Hey man, Rinoa is on the edge. And she's holding on. Oh my god. Like, you just killed Rinoa right there. Shouldn't you, like... Look at him go. It's funny. It's cute. Okay, where's Rinoa now? Shit. No, I don't have time for that, dude. Listen, you dumbass kid. Hey, kid. Dude, I hate this because I haven't... You know what I don't like about this? First of all, I'm using a Switch controller and, like... Even on PlayStation, I would F up these controls where you punch and kick, but... Holy crap. Punch that mother lover. Oh shit. Punch him. Punch him. Punch him. Get him. Oh, dude, he's kicking my ass. Give him that 1-2. Give him that. Oh, I'm dead. I have nothing left. No, I fell. That's so not fair, dude. Yeah, thank God that they gave me a little checkpoint there. I'm so happy they did that. Oh, yeah. Dude, he just trumps me. He just runs me over, dude. You can't run away, right? You have to do this, I believe. Y, X, and A, okay. Punk. Give me that 1-2. Oh, man, did he bitch slap me? I can't believe you. God, dude, give him the kick. Give him the punch. Can I block? Just get it before he does. Oh, you're a bitch. Just kick him. Punch him. Kick and punch. Kick, punch, block. Do it like Parappa like told you, dude. One more. Get him. Oh, he bitch slapped me off the thing. He backhanded me. You're not even like punching, dude. You are just going like this. I can get him. I can get him. Special move, huh? Alright. Now let's fast forward this a little bit. Around for another option. Alright, let's try this again, guys. Oh, barely got that one in there, dude. I blocked it. I blocked that. Oh, come on, dude. I had a death blow going on. Oh, I got that in there. What's up? I can't see anything. Oh, I effed up. Am I blocking or what? Get him. Yeah. Kick him, kick him, kick him. Block. Kick him. Block. Punch. Get a punch in there. Oh, I got a punch. Kick, 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 kick. Punch him. Yeah. That's so cool. It's like a cutscene. Now go save Renoa, dude. She's been hanging on for like 10, 15 minutes. These cutscenes rock, dude. I swear. Love this game. This is 1998, man. Where, left? So awesome, dude. Look how cool this is. Whoa. Oh, shit, I got stuck. I'm not running anymore. Hopefully I didn't get a game over. You're welcome. Don't worry. worry about it. I mean, you should show a little more. I can't die until I give it back to you. That's my favorite ring. You better give it back. What's this monster honored anyway? It's not a monster, it's a lion. Lions are known for their great strength and pride. Griever, okay. You know, Zell said he'll make me one exactly like it. Who knows? Everyone is trying to get us together. It's so obvious, even I can tell. No, 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 no. Come with me if you want to live. I'll give Quistis to Renoa. Yup. Let's make sure everybody's learning something good. Alright, yep. No, I want you to learn something else. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, dude, these are good. We need to learn all of these. Very important. I'm already this close. Let's just do that one. Whatever. What's bonus? Oh, +1 bonus to strength at level up? That's gonna add up, man, if I do that one. Let's just knock this one out, though. Might as well do that. That one's working. That one's working. That one's working. That one's working. Cool, we're good. Selfie has silence. Alright, cool. Let's go. Renoa. No turning back now. Yep, we have to fight back. She always asks me, how do I feel? She keeps asking me. I'll tell you later. Alright, so who are we taking with us? Selfie? Zell? I'm gonna take my lowest leveled folks, okay? That's how the game works. Alright. Alright, cool. The music is kind of interesting, huh? So, I think we're good. I'm gonna use the bathroom. 1 sec. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I gotta be careful, dude, because remember, I just never know who has like what magic equipped, you know what I'm saying? Do I have anything? Ooh, mid-level magic from other magic. I kind of already refined tools, recovery medicine. Do you think I need to do any of this shit? Refined status magic from what I had. Dude, I need to buy more tints because the trick is in this game is to get a bunch of Kiragas and you kind of break the game. But I kind of like this game being difficult, dude. I don't like just being overpowered too much. Alright, let's just rock with what we have and we'll figure it out, man. Sort. Let's go from left to right or something. Last but not least, hold on, guys. We need to make sure. Yeah, encounter half is on, so we can. Magic plus 20, strength plus 40. Vitality, I think, is better defense, right? Alright, let's go. Okay, this is nothing here. Empty room. Lock 1. Lock 2. Alright. This way. So, this way. Lame, bro. There's nothing in here. Whatever, dude. I guess this is locked. Locked 3. Going up. Uh-oh. Fatigued. Request. We just want the old cipher back. Alright, let's sweep this one. Ah. Ooh, y'all are sassy. Man, y'all got some good stuff here. More? What the hell? What the hell is that about? Hey, dude. Y'all are jacking up Zell, dude. Let's cure Zell real quick. Oh no! Stop attacking the lowest HP person. I hate when y'all do that. Come on, dude. Blast this mother loca. Damn it, I missed the stupid death. I'm using my lower tier magic to get rid of this stuff. Let's just use all my lower tier magic to get rid of it. Thank you. Jeez. Fuck. Can I slow this person down? Do I have slow on me? Damn, I don't. I could try drains. I did something, I guess. What about stop? Protect, double. Let's cure up real quick. Something. There we go. attacks in there. Fire, whatever. I just cured myself. Punk. I really need all this magic because I barely have anything. What the heck does that mean? What are you doing? Bear with me, guys. I know it's boring to watch me draw magic, but we gotta do it real quick. There we go. I don't know what that morphing shit does, really. Ooh, you're attacking fancy now. He's pissed off, bro. Look at him. Blasting you with shit. Let's do some curing here. What do you have? Cura? Let's get maxed up. I don't have a lot of Cura spells, bro. I'm kind of a little worried here. Sorry, this is taking a while. Oh, nice. I don't even have to use my... Alright, sorry that took a while. But, who's got Cure Magic? Cura. That's bullshit. Oh my god. Jeez, dude, you barely have anything? You stink. Just give him a little more. What does Selfie have? Give me some more. Whatever, dude. Alright. Jesus. Alright. We're done. Empty room again. You don't even give me a draw point or something? You stink. Boo. Do that either. Okay, let's go this way. Did I go this way yet? You want to play cards? Thanks, dude. Wow, he really wants to play a card game during this whole disaster. Alright, never mind. Let's go. Let's check the third floor now that we're here. Walk to lane. Let's go back to the first floor and go back. And let's save again. Just, I like to save a lot, guys. No. Oh. This is the strangest enemies, man. Let's just do physical right now. This is so weird how this is like... Oh, come on. Yeah, they're all weak, dude. Alright, whatever. It's physical attacks, man. Nice. Alright, so who needs to do something? This one. I guess this is an important one to get the HP up. Let's just do that one. Okay, I don't care. That's cool. Protect valve. Is there anything this way? Let's go in the left door. Aish! Locker room, guys. This is cool. Ugh. It's hard to traverse this thing. Jesus. Can't go that way. Where the hell am I now? Oh, come here. Punk. Thanks, brother. Lock 3. Forward? What did I miss, y'all? No. Was it this lock 2? Where was lock 2 again? Got it. Alright. Whoa. Where am I going now? Bitch, I never said to go. Shell found. Let's get right now. This place looks familiar, isn't it? Hold on. Blah. Who's this? Let's scan to see what we're dealing with. Let's make sure. Gas attacks, huh? Looks like magic. He doesn't have a high spirit. Hopefully that doesn't cause status effects. We are on fast forward. Nice, 1,000 is pretty good. This guy's kind of weak, dude. Let's get some more arrows out of this guy. Wind attacks are good to have, you know? Sorry for the chaos, guys. I'm on fast forward time. Oh my god. Ooh, the dog took him out? Okay. Jeez. Lock 3, okay. Where's this? Reception room. I hate how all these rooms are empty, dude. I wish I could do something around here. No secrets, no hidden draw points. Boo, boo, boo. Alright, let's keep exploring. Alright, let's just save it here. Save it just in case. Damn it. Wow. Oh, come on. Dang, we're screwed now. Oh, I'm glad he's not silenced because it's going to be a long fight. Damn, that's something good. Do I have darkness inflicted on me? Because I'm still getting hits in, huh? Oh, yeah, maybe I do. Let's keep doing it. Aw, man. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might die, guys. We're in trouble here. Dude, how is he not dead? Nice, the dog did some damage. That's what I'm talking about. Uh-oh. Alright, we're dead. We are so dead. Damn, bro. If he dies, it's crazy. A regular enemy is going to take me out. What is going on? Why does he have so many? Oh my. Sheesh, that was almost a disaster. Siren learned something. Nice. Dude, I don't have many tents left, man. There's nothing over here? What is this shit? Oh, come on. There's nothing here? Lame, dude. I Status defense. I'm too lazy to do all that, dude. Oh, yeah, that's not where I want to go. Is there something over here? Oh. Okay, this way then. No, that's level 3, and there's nothing in here, right? Don't. What am I doing with my life? Ooh, we gotta fight this thing. Isn't it Cerberus, the 3-headed thing? Let's do it. I hope I'm prepped. Let's see how you do. Quakes. Three-headed demon dog of hell. So you can't use wind. You can't use lightning. Oh shit. Whoops. Alright, do not use lightning. We can try fire. Let's do, what can we do? Train, float, protect. Damn, you don't really have much, do you? Shoot, man. I don't really have much with Zell. Kind of a waste to do double. It's my mistake. Alright, we'll just, do some protect. Oh no. Oh crap. Well, we're in trouble. Oh. Dang. Okay, shall we? Quake. Let me get ready to cure this one, please. How much is that gonna hurt me? Oh, dang. Okay. Well, Zell's gonna be my cure, I guess. Alright, hopefully the fire damage doesn't. Alright, so sucks. Let's just be safe, dude, and alright, Renoa's gonna chip away. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's that about, dude? Maybe I can do haste on myself, too. Oh, that's nothing. I don't care about that. Oh, he does it 3 times. Oh, he's gonna hit that thing 3 times. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Mm-mm. I didn't really do much with it. Come on, keep chipping away, Renoa. You seem to be doing alright there. Ultima. Let's try Ultima, dude. Heck yeah. Smoke them if you got them. Ultima's so cool, dude. It's like the ultimate magic spell. Oh, nice. It's fire. Uh-oh. No, don't hit him again. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. Show me what you got. Whatever, man. How about I just heal up? You know what I need to do is this. I need to do shell. And then we need to heal up for Noah one more time. This guy's tough, dude. He's tough. Oof, 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 oof. Uh-oh. Damn, you're a punk, dude. Yeah, it's auto in there. Double cure up. Ultima. Let's go. Not bad, mortals. $30 AP. Dang. Let's go. Everybody's gonna level up now. Cerberus. Very cool. Zell needs one. He only has. Whew, that was tough. Alright, what are you gonna learn? Let's just do all that. Summon magic 30, dang. Alright, strength bonus sounds awesome. Let's do that. Treatment command sounds cool. Let's try a treatment command. Alright, brothers, yeah, let's just learn the basics there. Leviathan. Yeah, you need to do more damage. You stink. Cool. Exciting. Very cool, very cool. Yeah. I'm just gonna go all. What does that do again? Let's just go all Guardian Forces right now. I don't want to play games. That's a 6 spell though. All doubles, triples. This is not messing around. Dang, I'm not doing much damage. I gotta be doing more damage than that, guys. Come on. What's wrong with you? Alright, that's more like it. Windmill. What? Am I back in the beginning? Or? Oh, okay, cool. I'll save it again. Save it just in case. I really need to get some magic. I don't really have much, do you? How many haste do you have? Sleep, double, protect. Shell, float, drain, haste, slow. Sheesh, man. Let's go back. This way? This way? This way? Okay, what's over here then? Let's go look over there one more time. No, not you again. You know what, dude? I don't really want to... I really don't want to face that thing. That guy was messing me up, dude. He was tough. I don't want to do it. Ooh, girl. Alright, let me get that. Let's go back. We're done here. Oh, these are the weaker versions. They morph and take less damage. Oh shit, well. Forget it, let's just save it again. Oh yeah, we're not going this way then. Dude, I already forgot where the stupid... I'm not in the mood right now, okay? Where was the elevator? Right here? Right, okay. I already saved it, whatever. Shut up. Remember those good times we had, baby? Woo! You can't mess with our minds. You are a monster, man. Alright, come on. So let's see what this boy's about. Attacks with the Dia. Sword skills have been refined. He's weak against poison. Alright, let's do poison. I don't do Siren often. Let's see what Siren can do. Can I do a triple protect? Triple protect, come on. What about... Don't I have Aura? I don't. Grr. Bio. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of stuff. Somebody has Aura, dude. Damn, he's got a high magic defense, man. Double. Ow. Ooh. Thanks for liking the live. Thanks for hanging out. Man, my magic's just not doing much, man. I just don't have a lot of magic, dude. That's me. Not bad, alright. Haste up these two, please. I'll try arrow twice. What else can I try? I didn't really do anything. Blanca, Brothers, and let's try it. Oh my god, what a punk, dude. He has high potions. Come on, hit him hard, man. Let's go. Only 400. Go, 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 go. Dang, that was nothing, dude. Oh no. Uh-oh. Where's my protect at? Protect. Bartender say in the chat, what's up? Thanks for swinging by. Sorry I don't have a schedule, man. I know you were asking about my schedule. I just swing when I feel like it. I'm playing a PS1 Classic, man. Grew up with this Final Fantasy 8, man. I bought it in GameStop day one back in '98. Believe it or not. Dude, stop with this Demon Slice crap. Stop it. Let's go physical. Damn, Zeldin. This can't be. Alright, I got him. Worthless child. Damn, we gotta fight back to back to back. This is gonna be tough. Okay. So far, so good. Let's get some magic going here, guys, because we are not very powerful with magic right now. 20 arrows, 20 tornadoes. Alright. Let's get some blizzards, blizzaras. And fish fin. No. Alright. I can't waste everything. Zombies, cures, Karagas. No, we have enough cures, okay, we're fine. Alright, we need lives for sure, 20 deaths. Status magic from an item, bio, berserks, bios. We can use some more bio. He doesn't have one either. She has a little bit. Curse spike, pain. What's pain do? Well, let's save it again just in case. Let's save over the one I just did. All right, let's go. Come on. Alright, let's go. Wait, what? Where was it, dude? I'm tripping. You idiot. I don't have time for this dude run. Oh, maybe I can take him. He's just one dude. Can we put him to sleep? Nice. Alright, let's do this real quick. We really need to stock up on everything. Now that he's asleep, let's do this. Gotta do this real quick. We need tons of this stuff. Low on healing items, guys. And all this stuff. Do you have sleep? Do you have sleep on you? You do not, do you? That's fine. Do you have sleep on you? Yes, you do. Alright, bear with me, guys. We need to stock up, so this is going to be tedious and slow. That's what we gotta do. Come on. Give it to me. Got 4. No more space. Okay, cure, please. Need cure. We need cure. Come on, come on, come on. Go back to sleep. Yeah, man, we are getting it. This is what I'm talking about right here. Okay, very good. I think we're done. Nice. I came to seed, bro. I do book reading on my channel, man. I try and do. I wish I could do one all the time, but time constraints make me do once a week on book readings. Not another fight. Oh no, no, I am not doing this right now. No, 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 no. That guy whooped me last time I faced him. Alright, one more save before we get up in here. Should I heal up real quick? One thing I will do is rearrange everything. And then let's see, junction, auto. Let's do defense. Defense. And I need to hit hard. Let's go attack. And then I'm gonna go defense, magic, or attack. I don't think it really matters. Are we set? Think that's good enough, guys? I have no idea. We're going for it, dude. Alright, let's get in there. Miedos. Wow, what a dramatic entrance. What is she talking about? You're impressed? I hope you are. Dude, it's gonna be a 2-on-3. Oh, we got the music going. Yeah, whatever, dude. I don't give a darn. Let's do a double, triple up. Might as well stock some haste real quick. What can I do? What can I do? He's weak to poison. Let's do aura, dude. I barely have any auras. Pandemonium. Yeah. I only have 5 auras, so I can't. Guess I'm blown in it, you know, whatever. Auras are awesome, dude. Perfect. Tell me you have protect. Tell me you have protect. Oh, you only have 5? Oh. You're kind of a punk for that, you know that? Nice. How do I get more limit breaks, man? He's been doing Rough Divide this whole game. What? I'm disgraced, he says. Defeated, useless fool. Bring it on. Maelstrom. Is that the one where it takes you to 1 HP? Oh god. No. No. Oh, dang. Alright, you wanna play? I'll play with you. I got triple. What do I have here? Definitely need to do that. Oh, wait. I gotta see what's up with there. Hold on. Scan it up. What else can I do to this? Let's see what it says. Dang, 13,000? Holy sh... Alright, she has no strength, so she probably does all magic, right? Alright, so... let's just do this. Oh, dude, she does Dispel. That's brutal. You're a punk for that. What can I do here? What's gonna work? Let's see. Hey, yo, Region's always good. Let's do that. Region's a good one. Oh, you're a bitch, man. I hate when you... How dare you? Oh, you're a punk. Alright, whatever. Oh, Alexander! Get Alexander! Yes! Don't forget to do the Guardian Force draw, dude. Oh, not again. Sheesh, man. It'll be hard. $589. What do I want to do? Tell me what's going on. Let's try an air attack, see what happens. Reflect? Oh shoot. What's Curse do? What does Curse do, man? Try Brothers real quick. Alright, let's get Squall doing limit break attacks. Since I did Aura on him. Slow. You know what? I don't like you doing that. I'm gonna combat your shit here. Ah, dude, I just... Ugh. I'm gonna have to do this again. What does the curse status effect do? Does anybody know? hit him with the Ultima. It's always a good one, right? What do I do? Alright, let's wait. Let's get a double in there. I can do a triple Ultima, dude. What do you think? Johnny in the TikTok chat says, my boyfriend and I are playing through this right now, too. We just got to Esther. That's cool. Alright, whatever. I'll hit you 3 times. No! Am I silenced? Oh shit, she's got reflect, dude! Oh no! That was a big fuck up on my point. I totally forgot about reflect, bro. Oh no. Uh-oh. We're screwed. No! Oh! We're in deep shit. We're in deep shit. We're in deep shit. We're in deep shit. Alright, come on. We're in trouble. She's busting all the tricks out. Dude, stop it. You're such a punk, man. Right, you know what? Shit. Oh, you're such a mother lover. No, son. It's alright. Yeah, I really don't have much. Forget it. We're using Aura on Zell too. Let's get Zell up in here. Dude, I don't know the switch. I always forget, like. Hey Laney, what's up? Dang. That's pitiful, dude. Zell's weak as hell. Zell is weak, dude. He was barely doing anything. Laney, welcome to the chat stream. Laney's in the YouTube chat. I read a chapter of Prison Nation to start the stream today. It took me about 30 minutes. And I was talking about mandatory minimums. And, man, how people just get locked up just for being like a co-conspirator in a drug deal, you know? Just because they gave a ride to somebody unknowingly who was a dealer. It was really sad stuff. Ooh, a dolphin kick. Ooh, I'm getting some attacks here. Oh, okay. Well, that one was 800. That was better. Oh, you're such a punk. You know what, dude? I'm tired of games. I'm just gonna go big. Oh no, does she have reflect on? And I use Ultima? Oh no, I'm really screwed now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it gonna reflect Ultima, dude? Okay, thank God it doesn't. I got really scared, dude. Oh, dude. Oh, she's got to be almost to the end. She's got so much HP, man. Alright, yes. Flex King. Makes character invincible. Ooh. Guardian, Force One Spirit, plus 40. Dang, 50 AP, yo. Oh, look at all that. And I got a new Guardian Force. It feels like this game's over. But it's not. We're barely into this, man. Oh no. Here, I'm on fast forward, so. I think it's gonna take her soul or something. Renoa and Cypher. Squall kissed his selfie. Irvine, Zell. We've all grown up so much and become strong. A joyous day. Odious. Eleni. It's Renoa. Bam, 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 bam. Renoa. Renoa's in trouble. Alright guys, that's going to end today's stream. This is exactly where I wanted to stop. I am starving. I am so hungry right now. I have not eaten dinner. So, alright man. Today's stream, I started the stream off with a book reading. And played some Final Fantasy VIII. So, appreciate you guys hanging out. But I'm done for the day. Let's turn this off. But thanks again, guys, for hanging out. Johnny in the TikTok chat, thanks for hanging out. Lainey, thanks for saying hello. Teddy Belcher, appreciate you stopping in. John Kemper, Warren, all you guys. But more games this week. And